we pull on the lapel itself. So again, as I'm in, I'm just pulling you through here. There's lots of different ways to get his head to the other side. I'm just coming in on this side, pull, so we can put an armpit. Again, if you want to anchor on the belt, not necessary. Okay, it's just the pressure of my lap. Lean on his head, and then pull on the lapel at the same time. Because once I make a connection on one side, all I need is a pressure on the other. It doesn't matter how the pressure exists as long as it does. All right, so let's just do that for my knees. What do you want, Mama? You working through it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. That was impressive.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Nope, I grabbed my
You couldn't move over. I was just listening to the entire record. Give me $100.
Yes. So pull my head to this armpit.
Reach over, nope, reach over, down, down. That's it, yeah. And so it's here where the choke is?
Yes.
I don't know yet. I know, I had a personal on one.
I felt it. You just had to. Very ascending on it.
Yeah, that's a real one.
Oh, Rico's camera. Yeah. Said hello to you. It's you. It's good, isn't it? I said I needed a minute, not like over an hour. Well, I just was checking.
Yeah. Same.
Let me have my coffee. I'm not allowed to have my coffee until I drink 40 ounces of water, so let's be real here.
All right. So now, again, I make my cross grip. Cross grips have bigger bells and whistles that go off. If I grip on the same side, it's not that bells and whistles shouldn't be going off, but they're not as loud because the cross grip is where the majority of danger exists in the gi. Okay, again, same side grips, dangers can go off, but ultimately speaking, cross grip is much more dangerous. Now, in 1978, when I took Taekwondo for the first time, and what they taught was chin down. Easiest way to defend choke. They weren't wrong. Okay, in striking. Okay, this is going to get you knocked out. Chin down is going to be way safer. Same thing in jiu-jitsu. Okay, just simple body postures. Okay? Yeah, it's going to be one of your best defenses, but that means also our offense needs to learn how to get rid of primary defense. So he puts his chin down. So when I'm here, again, I'm just using this cross grip. There's lots of different variations. I'm just using this one. I give him that little pull, so I can put my elbow right into the crook of his neck, right at his ear. Now I'm going to slide my elbow down his face, and there goes his chin, right up and over. Now I make my cross grip, right? And again through here, I like to bring him in and slightly down to my left, so that my elbow is a much more natural elbow strike for power. And anytime we can turn things into straight lines, as opposed to this is super weak, okay? This is way stronger, okay? So if I can bring him down to the point where this elbow is pushing one straight line, and this one's coming like old school karate chamber, okay? So I'm in, he dips his chin over the top, there goes my elbow, there goes his chin. He's already on top. There's the wrinkle, always exists. Pull him down, elbow, make your hand, try to make, see how my elbow's up in the air? Try to make the palm of your hand and your elbow touch. Okay? And then push pull to set your X. Okay? So again, he's gonna put his chin down and come over the top. My elbow's gonna find the back of his ear, which then tells me where the back of his jaw is. So when I come through, I get under the jaw, and then it pushes the rest of the chin over. You can do the same thing when playing rear naked chokes and the like. Okay, if he's down like this, I can come in under the jaw on this side to come underneath the chin, or if he's down, I can actually come under the jaw on this side to get under the chin. Either way, so I'm in, connect, elbow into the pocket, there it goes, he's already up and over. There's that little wrinkle that always exists, pull him in tight, and set your choke.
You didn't sleep last night, you know, right?
I don't know what sleep is.
We have an
You know, what we have is kids camp. So we leave here at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and then we get up at 4:30.
Yep, now reach like you're reaching for Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, around
I have that wrinkle. Yeah.
So, past it. There you go, now, drive your elbow down,
Yes.
and as you do, grab your wrinkle.
Amazing.
Now, elbow down.
It's so funny, they're trying to be on it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to slow it down.
Yes.
Come on, you train at a group that does Krav Maga, the elbows.
I do not.
Come on.
I just say hi.
Come on.
As you're passing by.
I know.
Those elbows should be in there.
And then drive the elbow here, yes.
Bring her down. Okay, I like that. Feel petted. Why is it in your hair? Does your hair look like this? I'm sorry. It's all getting cut off tomorrow, don't worry. So you take your check.
Yes, pull that over.
I'm not even my parents, I guess. Well, yeah, it's like an intro to, you were all, it was all in your face, so I just had this natural.
Why did you do this, Charlie?
I was excited. So petted.
Sit on.
Record that, post it, she petted me, everybody. Yeah, cross face. Christmas like, oh my God, Melissa just cross faced me. Oh, shit. Back for more petting.
Not bad.
Yeah. Ear.
The side of this
Well,
one.
you gotta get rid of the one.
Yeah.
Just this elbow and bend to like a wonder. Yep, that's right.
You're not trying to grab. Honestly, so when.
They're still working on one.
You still petting, I guess.
Not that
Don't
big
have-
crazy, right? Yeah.
I didn't even touch that. I don't know. It's, no, it's just like, both of us are dominant hands, so you think this is gonna be like this. Opposite hand.
You did mom. Sound effects make everything better.
That's the part that sells most of the joke.
Yeah, if you dig in there, it's terrible.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't even like, because I've done some stuff in my chin, it's natural.
Right.
And you get deep, and then that comes across, I'm like, oh,
Yep.
here's a layer of skin.
All right.
Very. He's done. No, he's done.
But again, that's one of those similarities, striking versus grappling. I mean, again, body postures and the like. I mean, there's not much difference. You know, hands up, chin down, two basic body postures that are going to keep you more relatively safe. You know, so I get on into my guard. Into my guard. Yep. So through here again, we're just going to do a method. There's lots of different ways to get to anywhere, but once we're there, I'm just going to go pocket grips on the sleeves to control. We're going to break them in. I'm going to make that first grip, and I'm still going to control the one sleeve on this side. So right here, there's already a bunch of potential options. There's scissor sweeps and a bunch of different stuff, and arm bars and the like. He's already got to be worrying about a lot of stuff. So through here, I'm going to open, pull, throw, take him up and over. Now through here, it's not uncommon. He knows his back just got exposed, so he starts to try to sit up and pull his arm to freedom. That's when my elbow takes his face to the other side. There's my wrinkle. Okay. And then all I like to do for the last little bit, this is where the power actually generates mostly, is now I just rotate my hips to the opposite side. As my hips are rotating, the squeeze starts to sink in. So partner, when I pull, your job is to come back to center. Pull your arm to freedom. Okay. In a live roll, nobody accepts it. As soon as I start to yank the arm, they always pull the arm back. They always do. Okay. And they always come back to center, because if they don't, then the back take is already in play. Okay. So that's our response that we need to give. So as I open him up and I feed inside, I yank over and then make him earn it. Okay. Then my elbow comes over the chin. There's the wrinkle. You get some hair, it's okay. Again, this is good, but now I'm not really going to do anything with my hands. I already got some tension going on through here. But as my hips rotate, it gets tighter as I come back to the other side. Just simply by the nature of turning my hips and starting to bring it back over. So that's with our elbow taking the jaw. Okay. Other opportunity, which is again, you have to kind of pick and choose. Not all of jiu-jitsu is for every person. Okay. Where you're built, your size, your athleticism, your flexibility, everything else, it's going to dictate what's going to be easier for you or harder for you and the like. So I can come in, I set the same thing, I go over the top. Again, he pulls. Okay, now through here, if I come in, go over the top, trap his head with my armpit, and again, it's when my hip switches to the other side. But then that turns into that first one that we did when we put the armpit on top, and then crunch the oblique. Same thing through here. Okay.
And I was just bringing the arm to the opposite side versus same side, correct?
So again, when I was here, this was the beginning. Okay, but when he pulls back to center, okay, I have elbow that I can come through, or I can literally grab over the top, anchor in, and then through here as I rotate, it crunches the head. It turns into the first choke that we did, or the canto variation. Which again, a canto choke is just a variation of a cross collar choke. All I need is pressure on the opposite side of the neck. Nobody ever said how it had to be created, just the fact that it needed to be created. That's it.
Are you looking for a different pressure to go deeper with, grabbing the back when you come across?
The only thing I'm doing is, so if I can rake my elbow coming in, then I'm going to anchor with my hand so that now my forearm's going to push.
Yeah.
Okay. My elbow as the middle piece is almost worthless. If I try to just push with my elbow, there's not much happening here. So as I sink it down, it's almost like this gets the lock. It's way easier to hold. It's not just muscle on muscle now. It's actual body that's creating most of the power. Okay. So when I'm here and I anchor with my hand, again, the simple body rotation creates my power. And if I can put it all the way over the top, okay, it's kind of like when you're doing like zercher squats, things of that nature. If I put the weight out here, that's going to be very hard to lift. But if I can put it into the crook, it's way easier to generate my power with my core than it is to try to do it with my arm.
I'm with you.
All right, try.
You're already down. Who's so mean?
this is what they do every single time. So he basically put his face right away. So then,
Don't say that word too loud. I'm like, right? It's a little overstimulated.
break it, break it.
And then you put your arm on. Oh no, this one was cute. Right. With this,
You just make it. Yeah, all you do is just make it.
You're like, that one really the creepy one, you would.
That's what I'm saying, when they're like, sheds,
Are you? Long time ago.
Different shirt. Different color. Yes, when I So I call that one moose antlers. Feed in one, feed in two, that's moose antlers. Both palms are facing in. So then I rotate my strong, I'm sure other people have it. I've always had much better success with palm up, palm down.
I noticed that.
Also,
I was thinking about
just pulling your,
Yeah, this is because I'm palm up, palm down.
and then you pull
So
it out.
when we're here,
I can
this
start
one,
pulling you
again,
in.
because of the nature of.
You're doing this and it's harder. This brings you in for
The
a
most thing
bigger.
is choking.
And then when you have it here,
Not really
you
in
switch
this
it
power.
pull over here.
This is
Like that
definitively
means
the
you like to
choke.
bring it in because this is harder
This is the.
than this.
So now again, through here, this.
Was that wrong or right?
Strong motion.
Is that right?
This one.
Let me know.
So when I do. Right, now. That's a strong motion. Again, that version, because I landed it, even if you're making sure you're thinking 10% compared to 90%. When I hit one, all I need is a pressure on the other side. How it happens, you're right.
That's perfect. As long as I get past that fucking lady. That's all I need. As long as I get back the inspection, not see her, that's all I care about. I got through one time, and then the next time the guy was
Yeah,
like,
see,
"Did you
Sarah,
get
you're
through
trying to
with
feed him?
more?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
God."
He's going to defend.
No, I wasn't trying to feed it, it just happened to look like. I didn't think so.
I did hear the
Watch, go.
hands.
So, start with the grip.
The guy like,
Yank him to the other side.
Watching them.
Now watch, right here.
They pass.
If
Get up
Mike
to the
does
mat,
nothing,
and
you
the
have
mat
you have his back.
says
You already have
what?
a back exposure in the light.
don't put
So
that out there.
he's not gonna want.
I went down,
Good brain
and then when I
activity.
went back through for absolute, the guy's like, "Did you pass with your feet?" And then like, I was like, "No."
He's in a
It's
bed.
all fucking things. Oh, it's all fucking things, honestly.
Is that usually the girls that like hike their pants up?
That's what I did.
It was this. I was bigger back then. He was talking about this part.
Yeah. Yeah. Here.
clothes are the best thing ever. They're just
That
no
one's
one
like not
makes it.
bad, and then like.
Yeah.
But
Alright, finish one wrong.
You work it.
Yeah. If it's a key and it's got elastic on it, that's Alright, so now. So the same thing, I break him down, I'm setting up the first one through here. As I start cutting across, okay, it's not uncommon, especially in cross-collar chokes, to start bringing the other hand in, start looking for the defense and the like. So now I'm gonna switch to the other side, okay? I'm going to pull to bring his arm on top of mine, and then I push down towards my hips. I like this to be nice and low, okay? Once that's here, now we use our legs to pull in. Now again, a nice little hug. And it's now setting in another choke through here that's setting up with this one. So again, as I'm in, I can go here. Maybe I was coming across, he pulls the finger, oh no! There's this one. So now again, with both hands, I'm going to, on this one, I'm gonna kind of extend, give him a little push. So I can pull, put this elbow down by my hips, use my legs to pull him in. Now give him a little hug. Okay, now same thing. When he's all the way over here, this is good because it's the easy one. Okay, but if you have the ability to put him across, and then go over to the other side, this is good, that is way better. Okay? But again, it's not every move is for everyone. Okay? Probably 3/4 of the people in this room can't play rubber band. Okay? Not every move could be for everyone, but it's not for everyone at every time. Limitations, injuries, things of that nature start to dictate. But as we come in, there's no reason unless you're missing a hand, or you shouldn't be able to get that. Okay? This doesn't require any special ability. Okay? Put this elbow, get it caught in the belly down here. Use your legs to pull in. Again, this is good. Okay? This is better. Some of you might struggle to put the arm on the other side, but it's worth the extra effort, because that's the litmus test. Okay? If this is good, and if this is harder to get to, but doesn't make the move better, then it's worthless. Why do the extra work? Okay. Let me test that in life. Okay. I did 4 more hours to get the exact same quality of finish as I could have had 4 hours ago. So why invest the extra 4 hours? If it doesn't increase your quality or your chances of completion, you got a question. What was it for? Sometimes it just looks cool, and hey, that's cool too. But it's kind of that thing. I mean, if it costs me more money, I have an expectation what that cost is supposed to give me. So if I'm doing a move and it costs me extra effort to get to that point, then I expect a better result from doing the extra work. If not, then the question is, why do the extra work in the first place when I can do less and get exactly the same result? So here, I pull it across. This is a good choke. Extra effort, go over the top. That's a great choke. It gets you a lot more out of it, bang for buck, but it takes a little more time to get there. That's it.
Do I remember it?
No, I must say.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember it.
Yes, I remember.
I was cracking up, I was
I
like,
you were testing my
Okay,
6 a.m. brain.
we'll take a look at it. I like it, but let's see, what did that get us?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
my
then
way
take this.
took us 2 hours to get done. Your way took us 2.5.
Yeah.
This
Okay, so yours was long.
better.
Yeah.
This is better.
But
It's like a
yours
double
was
on
more
one side
accurate.
when it comes over.
It wasn't more accurate, okay.
Why we did that?
More time, it wasn't more accurate.
Go back.
Did it cost less money?
Yeah.
This is
This is good.
So,
It's been kind of my mental at work too, is just keep it simple.
Going out.
Let's try to find your belt. Because you couldn't grab it.
Yeah. Well, and then you get those ones where it's like, okay, well, like, this was made special, and extra rub
So I don't have to
spots
really
on
cut
top of
it.
those,
Yeah.
so it's like
The belt is
linear.
for
Jesus,
Barely.
Well, and the pants that have like extra stuff on the inside. I call this the shredder gi. I got it.
Confident about this.
Dave, on the first week, like turtles?
Like,
So, set them up into the armrest, or into the belt. Right there, now we go after the other arm.
What did you do?
You're supposed to be with Melissa.
I know, you ended up in the wrong direction, I felt this
Like I said, that's good, but.
No, I thought you were taking my arm snatch at home.
I don't know, we did have a conversation. It feels good, like I feel like it's moving it, like bending it. I don't think it's too short or anything. I like these pairs better than the other ones.
So,
Oh, yeah. I pulled this one over. All the way over.
now this one was coming in, okay? This hand is coming in the second push on that. It's not too easy.
Then just grab it anywhere.
I don't need to turn this way, no?
Now,
We're going in there.
couple hugs.
I know.
I was,
Just hug. Yay.
Your hugs already.
Ricky says, I don't know.
I'm like, he sucks.
There, here.
Oh, yeah.
I like this. It's so simple. I like these, it's so simple.
I don't know. No.
So now,
I got one to the ear. So I have to drain it here.
she goes,
Have you drank during this since the first time?
No, I'm trying not to let people snitch my ear. It was Carlos. Carlos. Little Carlos. Drain my ear. So I wouldn't even grab my ear. No, he's sweet. Dude. Most of you.
It's kinda nice when there's two that we don't have to like the whole time get merch over here.
Mark. See you Monday.
What?
Did you work on Monday? Well, listen, it was a great Monday morning with you.
Of course it is, cause she marked me.
She didn't say that, she just said it was a really good morning with you.
She freaking burned me. And I
She
was
said it
like,
was phenomenal with you in the morning on Monday.
I was like, again. Let's play again. Oh, sorry. You did that on purpose. Don't fucking lie. You're such a
I'll be fine.
You gotta pull your arm, Rika. You gotta let me do the work. Be nice. Be nice.
Take the apron home and wash it. Said, remind me to take the apron home and wash
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, those would be fine, cause it's
Are
gonna
my
shrink up a
toes
little
still
bit.
cold?
No, yours is perfect.
Not much, cause I'm not gonna wear it that much.
Just-
Just break it in a little.
She smushed my face.
Fine.
I'm used to smell.
I thought you did something wrong.
Stay away from my feet.
Watching somebody get hit with a submission, it's like eating a food that you're like, either it's like super tart or
Yeah.
sour,
I want
and
today,
then you're like,
everybody's good morning.
and then,
I got
You got sniffed.
yeah, I know.
choked. I didn't even have a real time. Oh my god. I might have to do like a chronicle pose. What happened at 6 a.m.? I got tired, I had my feet smelling.
Really bad, because they have this ramp that goes like this, so you kind of turn 90 degrees, so someone's like, Rika, help me.
Alright. So some of the other stuff you gotta watch out with, especially off the cross collar, Again, same side, okay, generally speaking is more control, less attack. Okay, as far as like people trying to break it down in life, where same side comes at its best, okay, most lapels require a crossing of the body. When this one comes over, the crossing of the body's already occurred, okay? So if I go same side through here, reality is it doesn't really become effective until it goes cross. So once we're here, now clock chokes, everything else becomes, because now I have a cross grip. Now that I shifted his body over. But when we're cross grip, okay, now it's already here. So you gotta be careful. Like I said, most all lapels are not a threat at all until they start crossing the body. Now, and we can basically play that throughout most of the game. We can look at it and go, once in this position, when do the threats in the room become real? Okay? And it's only when a very small select things actually start to pop off that the threats become real. Control, on the other hand, the moment they made that connection, we're fighting for the control battle. But the real threat in the room doesn't happen until another box gets checked. As long as you keep that from happening, and we can do that in virtually all positions. Okay? But, so again, as I'm here, and I'm just using this connection, first we pulled him to this side so that we could go over the top, make our cross grip in the right, whether it's from guard, whatever position, doesn't matter. From a cross collar grip of this nature, as a purple belt, what was it, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. You know, from standing, I looped in, then made my X, and then that was at my purple belt of 10 seconds or 11 seconds. So I mean, geese can happen relatively quickly. You know, any submission can happen, you know, pretty quickly. So when I'm here, and I make that connection, I go here. When I go to pull, what's the common response? Okay, if I go to pull him this way, there's a good chance he feeds the opposite. So this is your traditional loop choke. Okay? So you can come in, you can try to pull him directly into the loop. I just find that to be typically harder. So when I'm in, and I get in here, I give him that first little pull. His chin literally just went over my wrist. Now I use that lapel, I pull him to the other side, and then you see my hand push underneath, and then we go into our push-pull. Again, we're still creating the X, but now the X, because it's a loop, I'm holding onto this side, putting pressure on here, but once it loops around, the one hand is now technically putting pressure on both sides, and then we're just putting the karate chop on the back of his neck to ultimately kind of pin it in place. So, loop chokes you gotta watch out for, historically speaking. Like pressure people that drive in a lot with that forward pressure tend to get caught with loops quite a bit. Why? Because we're leading with our neck. Anytime you lead with your head and face is going to get hit. You're gonna get choked a lot because that's where the primary piece is. If we play the other way, where we're more foot centric and I'm constantly aiming my feet, that's what's gonna get attacked more. Okay? And it's not rocket science. It's kind of easy to. That's why people who play guard consistently don't tend to have cauliflower ear. People who are forward aggressive are the ones that tend to get it. It's hard to get cauliflower ear when your head's over here. You play the opposite side. So again, I make that first cross collar, I make my connection, pull him through, and then loop. Take him and feed him to the other side. This one goes on the back of the head. So you can play the same thing. We're coming in, we're playing our connection from guard, half guard, any position where I can make my first frame, and then we can make the little chop on the back of the head and shove through. So let's go ahead, let's hit the loop a couple times from the knees, try it a couple times from guard, and then just look at that. Like I said, that little concept happens to me unfortunately more than I would care when we're playing in through positions like this, and they can start playing my cross collar. You're driving in, you're like, no. There's the connection to the head. Okay, so now all they have to do is feed the hand into the back of the arm, and the loop choke's already engaged. I hit it a couple times.
You learning more ways to grab my collar and hang on to my head is not appealing to me. Because, yes.
t-shirts, it's even better.
And you start to fold me this way. And I like to come back to center. So, as I come
So
through,
now, as you start to feel in here,
here.
a lot of instances,
Yes.
so what we're actually.
So you grab and you start to pull.
Yep. Now, say you're pushing, you just keep that hand.
Yep.
You just
And then I start to go this way.
Just keep shoving.
Oh, no, he said here first, and then here, and then.
So literally, your hands are in the
That's
back of his
so
head.
smooth
So when I go
to
here, just keep.
That's so smooth. Oh, I get it, I get it. Light bulb. Light bulb. So we're here, and this is playing it.
So basically your feet are opposite sides.
Over the head.
Feet through.
This one's
Okay.
progressive.
That's so good, dude.
Roll and you.
Historically, I don't get caught from guard very often, but man, I used to get trashed from like half guard.
You can do it in half.
You could do it in half.
Because we're trying to drive in and things of that nature. So go get your initiate. Now through here, set your left hand. Yeah.
Okay.
So now as Melissa's trying to drive in and kill.
Yeah.
So now, if we take this hand over the top, now this is where I get rid of my knee shield, and then. It's your side.
Come here, you guys.
Am I going wrong way? I don't
Okay. Okay, so am I doing this from guard or standing? Okay.
Yay. Here.
Under and over.
Did you put the knee shield in first?
That's for,
Oh. I was focusing on it from half.
I've been choking up.
Hey, now me too on it. Look at pretty. Wait, are we doing guard or do you want? Whatever you want. What do you want, Boo Boo?
We'll make sure.
You tell me what you want. I'm here for you.
Right, she'll start to center, and as she does, this slides in there. Wow, yeah. That's it.
My face went like this, and like my eyes like was hanging on the inside of your like wait, pull it.
So I don't need it.
Oh, good. Okay.
In between.
Yeah. You can Ebert in weird places. Here?
Well, actually, like that.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Is it good?
Here.
Yeah.
Here. And then you start to go to the other side, and I just.
You can't force
I'm gonna do it from half.
an individual to do the technique this one and only way.
So we're here. It's fine. You're passing yourself.
Don't force the ball swing to the player. You have to swing to the player. You don't force the player to the opposite swing. But they got super long limbs. They have to play a little different. The concept of the technique is still the
You're having to start to
actual
smash.
application is going to be slightly different.
I like that one. That one's nice and come through. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Oh!
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, alright.
Let's go ahead and start off in close guard.
Okay. You want up or down, Rachel? I'll go play with the boys for a little bit after we get done with her, and then Mike said, 7, you gotta go, let me get Melissa first. Kids! Just give him a good boy here. It's all getting cut off too. Is it getting cooler again? I don't want to fucking cut it all off.
Oh, cut. You said that has a cord.
10 seconds, here we go.
We'll just kind of follow it slowly and then see, because you present
I said yet.
and no one else can go.
No. Lift it up. That's pretty cool.
Oh no, you sneaky.
I'm just going all the way up. Move it, mama. Hey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's like, man, that's a long round. Let's go over the timers. Timer stuck at 151. The reaching hour. All right, other person down.
No. Okay.
10 seconds.
Ah. Can I have these? No. Tangy roll. Mine.
All right, Jeremy, we got a minute 30.
Coming. Everybody come to you, Dave.
Yep.
probably be on top so much more. Bullshit. Bastard. It is. A lot of bullshit.
Where's the leg? Where's your leg? Oh, there you go. You're like a bitch.
Charlie, your feet. Wash the cows. Hey, stop moving out of my camera, you two.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I find somebody new.
You ready? You want Melissa? No. Whoever. Whoever. Go.
Your movement's so much better, Ruthann.
Thank you.
Pain in the ass, though.
She learned it from you.
The pain in the ass.
I learned it from you, Coach.
Pain in the
5
ass.
seconds.
Yeah.
You guys were having a very together meeting. Yeah, I know they're everywhere. We're in our blue. I don't know. These people
Invading.
out of bounds. Thought they must move.
I was trying to see your birthday today.
Yeah, I was trying to
Yeah, happy birthday.
I was trying to stay in the closet.
Happy birthday.
Oh, I almost did.
Oh, 5 seconds remaining. Good job. No, you're just reinforcing to me that I do not want to be on bottom.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
What are we talking about? Our rules?
Yes.
Oh. I can't speak from experience. I'm always on bottom.
The bottom person is usually gonna smash. The top person is not.
That's everything.
Hope that cleared it up.
Good explanation.
That's what the advanced stuff, Scott.
I mean,
We got that.
Hey Diego, you mind switching for a fucking second?
I see Hans getting smashed in the future.
Oh, he's doing it on purpose. I'm sure this is bad.
He's just trying to motivate you.
I don't need any help with that. Listen up. Are you okay? Sorry, that was supposed to be for him. It's okay.
No, your motion on top is like ridiculous. You're damn.
Give me a sec.
Dave.
No, it only took me like 20 minutes to get into it.
You alright, Rika?
Not sure. What happened? I'm not sure. What happened? The training much? So, yeah, my asthma.
That's how cool it's
Wait, that's
You good, Mama?
I'm not really sure.
What's wrong?
Somebody's